All right, we're back. It's time for more improvised, another improvised summary session about our book, The Wizard of Oz. We're now halfway through. There's 24 chapters of different lengths. And yeah, just two chapters this time because this was it was about 30 pages, but only two chapters. So again, we're going to do our same thing. I've got some notes here. Going to punch them in the computer and then turn them into, summarized language. Let's see, a special topic. Before we begin, a student mentioned in the Instagram reading chat about a question about in the previous chapter, the scarecrow was in the river, and then a random stork comes and saves him. So, question of like why did the stork save the scarecrow, or where did the stork come from? Right? I mean, it is kind of a random. Why did the stork randomly save the scarecrow? Where did the random the random stork come? Just a new character. Hello and bye bye. Right? So yeah, this is I thought that this is now we've been working on summarizing, which is I would define as summarizing is just explaining what happened. Right? I read it. Do I remember what happened? Did I understand the story? Did I understand the text that I can explain it to somebody else in a short, version? Now I would say this could be the topic of today is analysis, which might be why. Why did it happen? And of course, we don't know. We're not the writer. We're just the reader. But still, we can think and comment on, why exactly? Like, this is a legitimate question. Like, well, you got four characters, they're helping each other. Suddenly, that's not enough, and we have to have a random one scene new character come in and rescue him and then say goodbye. And so, yeah, this is a legitimate question. So, and you might say, like, why do you think it happened? And that's the more interesting, fun part of literature, of reading, of anything, right? Just giving out your ideas. And so the students said a version, something like maybe the writer wanted to introduce a miraculous character who saves them. Perhaps this represents his Christian background, and so yeah, this student is Japanese. So that's this book is American, and America, of course, has a very strong Christian heritage. So I think that's a legitimate comment, saying, is this just shows how sometimes when you have trouble, a miracle is what happens. There's nothing you can do. And I further commented on her comment, saying, maybe the writer wanted to say them represent Christian background, to mean that cleverness and intelligence can only get you so far, meaning the scarecrow had some good ideas. He solved some problems, but in the end, God is in control of your fate, right? So I commented on her. We started, of course, with a question. Why did they do that? Or why? It just seems strange. One idea, maybe it represents a miracle because the writer was maybe a Christian, or in all likelihood maybe. And then I commented, oh, so this part of the story means Scarecrow is smart, wants to be smarter, but in the end, he gets stuck as well. And all that, the only thing that can save him is a miracle from God. And finish, right? And so that's kind of the interesting exercise is, can you, recognize something as unusual or maybe interesting, think of an idea, and then expand on it. And it doesn't matter if it's correct or incorrect, but you're showing that you have the capability, you have the ability to connect ideas, right? Even if it's a thin or weak connection, it's interesting. You can show people how your mind, works, how it sees things, and maybe there are connections. All right, and that's really the purpose of this entire exercise. Okay, so summarizing, is very important. And then the next stage is maybe analysis, asking like, why? And this is where it's anything you want, anything, whatever your background is, will go into your analysis. And it's all about sharing ideas. All right, so let's now get into the text. Only 2 chapters this time, so I'm going to make some notes. You're on a new page. Chapter 11, the wonderful Emerald City. What do we have? They go in the city and everything is green. Let's see. That's a little bit. They can't see Oz all at once, so they have to spend the night there. They have to see him one at a time, so one by one, which is different from the movie. I remember in the movie they were all together, of course. Let's see, anything else there? Dorothy goes in, and Oz is a giant head, and sees she has the silver shoes and the kiss of protection from the good witch. I don't remember from where. Now this is where an interesting part here. Oz says, in this country, everyone must pay for everything he gets. Okay, and that's an exact quote from the text. Oz says, it's which means he will only help her if she kills the Wicked Witch, which is a pretty high price. You have to go murder someone to go home. Question I thought, of course, to me, I'm from America, and that language of in this country, that to me means United States. Everyone must pay. So is this, is the writer having Oz teach Dorothy American values of nothing is free, you must pay? And then further question is the writer teaching what did I say? Where is it? Is teaching the value of a deal, the art of the deal, to American children through this story. So so the purpose of closing a deal, I do this, you do this, through this story. Of course, many children's stories have this kind of idea where I will do this only if you do for me. But this specific language, this sentence, in this country, everyone must pay for everything he gets, is seemed strikingly clear. No kind of a veiled language about it. Let's see. Then now I summarize even all three together. The Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion also see Oz, but he takes different forms, different different, maybe frightening forms. So each one was kind of a scary version, I think. Another comment here. I thought this was now the book depicts every version. The Tin Man goes in, the Scarecrow goes in, the Lion goes in, and it is a little repetitive for me, but it was a little repetitive, but nostalgic, because many children's stories have this this pattern of just keep writing pattern of having one scene or situation with the main characters, but one aspect or condition is changed. And so I'm going to say, going further in, for example, the three little pigs, right? The wolf comes, the pig goes in the house, the wolf comes, but the house is made of straw. Next pig, same scene, pig goes in the house, or two pigs go in the house, the wolf comes, house is made of sticks, and blah, blah. Or Goldilocks and the three bears, the Goldilocks goes in the bed. I don't like this bed, I don't like this bed, I like this one. Eat the food, I don't like this one, I don't like this one, I like this one. So I thought this was any other one I thought of? Let's see. Three bears. Yeah, I think there's other ones, where and so this, I think, is this writing or this storytelling method is memorable, and what would be the word? Kind of easy to understand for children, because they're waiting. They have to understand for a surprise to happen or some kind of change. I think they have to have it established. Same change, same or something is different. So I thought this was a storytelling method, or maybe device. This kind of this style. Anything, and so that's it. I thought that's it. All right. So lots of comments. So lots of comments and an analysis on this one, I guess. But let's go now to. Actually, let's just do this one. So how do we have to make this into a summary? Okay. So here we go. Okay. So Dorothy and I'll just say, I don't want to write them all. I like that term. The team. The team goes in the city, and everything is green. That's enough. The book talks about green this, green that, green hair, green clothes, but that's not important. Everything is green. We're going to join this together and say, and they can't see Oz all at once, so they have to spend the night there, and then join this together. Yes, say one at a time. Okay. Dorothy goes in first, and Oz is a giant head. And we might say, how about seeing? How about you just do observing that she has the silver shoes and the kiss of protection from the Good Witch. And there we go. Oz says, in this country, everyone must pay for everything he gets, which means he will only help her how about not which means, offering that he will only help her if she kills the wicked witch. Now here, how do I put this comment in here? So, how about could the writer how about I say could Oz be teaching Dorothy American value? Could Oz be teaching Dorothy a lesson about American values? Question: Is the writer teaching these? Oh no. The value of making a deal and work to American children through this story? So just two open questions to nobody, but it's just, I would say, I don't know, maybe or yes. It doesn't matter, but it's just that you thought that, this is a strange thing. I thought. And then we continue. The Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion also see Oz, but he takes different frightening forms. Oh, maybe I make this a new paragraph. Okay, also see Oz, but he takes different forms. The book depicts every version, every step of each meeting. Okay, and it is a little repetitive, but nostalgic for me, because many children's stories have this pattern of having one scene or situation with the main characters, but one aspect or condition is changed. And then, yeah, for example, the Three Little Pigs, or Goldilocks and the Three Bears. No, should I make this capital? I think so. Yeah, the Three Little Pigs, or Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Should I put these underline? I think I'll do that. Underline or underline, meaning a title. Okay, see, Oz performance, the book depicts every step. Because many children's stories have this pattern of having one scene or situation with the main characters, but one aspect. All right, and then, yeah. Oh, come on. This storytelling method or device is memorable and easy to understand for children. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep that. How about, or, I believe. Which means maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I want to put it in. Okay. And that's it. That's all I got. Make sure. I had one question. Actually, I'll put one more. Another question in here. Why does Oz change shapes? What does this mean? And even now, I don't know. You try to think of something. Is each version a scary version that each character doesn't like? I don't actually know, because I think the Scarecrow saw like a beautiful woman, and so I can't think of anything. So cut. It doesn't make it in because I don't really have an answer. So that's fine. You get ideas, and maybe they aren't strong enough to be included. So now we'll go to chapter 12, which is the search for the Wicked Witch. Any notes here? Now here a lot of things happen. They head west. because that's the Wicked Witch of the West. So they just they point her west. Listen, all the green clothes they had were actually white when they take off the special sunglasses. Now finally, here's some action. The witch sends wolves, and Tin Man just I don't know, expertly kills them all one by one. The witch sends crows to eat them or peck their eyes out, and the scarecrow expertly kills them. Another kind of pattern device where animals come, boom, we kill them. So that's easy for kids to understand. The witch sends bees. But they all die from, I don't remember, they all die from trying to sting the Tin Man. Now, you could analyze this. Why wolves? Maybe a child. I've never seen a wolf. I know they're scary, but crow? I've seen a crow. They're a bird, but I'm not so scared of crows. But bees? Oh, I know a bee. That of course, I hate. So, is this pattern kind of building up to make it more fearful, more scary to a child? Maybe. I don't know. But will I include that? I don't know. Let's see. Finally, winky slaves come, and the lion roars at them, and they run away. It's another 4-part pattern, so they each kind of do something. Oh, actually, no, not finally. Not finally. There's one more. Another one. Finally, the witch sends her flying monkeys. And what do? And they drop Tin Man on some rocks, pull apart the scarecrow, capture the lion, and gently carry Dorothy back to the witch. Okay. The witch puts Dorothy to work. I don't remember why. Just you have to work now. And wants the silver shoes. Okay. The witch kind of somehow the witch tricks Dorothy and gets one of her shoes. Again, I don't remember. I just read this and I don't remember how she gets the shoe because it's just not so important. Just that she gets it. Gets one of the shoes. And And Dorothy throws water at her angrily. Comment. In the movie, Dorothy accidentally throws water at the witch, but in the book, she throws it intentionally, but doesn't realize the water will kill her. So kind of a legal situation here. I thought, question, is this manslaughter or murder? So manslaughter is someone dies by your action, but it was an accident. I'm sorry. It was my fault, but I didn't mean to do it. Murder is someone died. I wanted to do it. I wanted something. I wanted them gone. So of course murder is worse than manslaughter. So she was angry She wanted the shoes. Witch dies, but she didn't realize it would kill her. So I think it's almost murder, but I think it still is a manslaughter. We can ask a lawyer of Oz what they think of Emerald City. Another question: what is the significance of the water? Why would water is good? Why would water be bad for the witch? Why would water be bad for the witch? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got. Okay, so let's summarize this into some text. So use this. Use the same language again. The team heads west. And put this together. All the green clothes were actually white. Actually, I would maybe even, that's maybe not so important. I don't care about that anymore. So I thought it was important, interesting. Why did they do that? But maybe for now I'm gonna take it out and just continue with the action. And the witch sends wolves, which are expertly killed one by one by the Tin Man. Next, the witch sends crows. Maybe I'll. Yeah, I guess I'll put the next witch sends crows. Next, I'll say crows are sent, and the Scarecrow expertly kills them. Again, I could comment here how I thought that, doesn't the Tin Man have such strong feelings, or he rescued the mouse, but he killed a cat? But I've already said that before, so it's not really a new comment. So I think I'll skip that one. I might join these next ones together. The witch sends bees and winky slaves, but they fail. Yeah, I don't care. How did they fail? It doesn't matter. We got to hurry up. Now finally, the witch sends. Let's just say flying monkeys are sent, and they drop Tin Man on some rocks, pull apart the Scarecrow, capture the lion, and gently carry Dorothy back. I might just cut that part. Carry her back. Okay. So that's a summarizing part here. Yeah, you have to decide. Maybe the Tin Man killing again. We can put that in. Now the Scarecrow killing, that's new. But maybe we can cut and shrink down the other two things, and that the monkeys come. And let's go new paragraph. The witch puts Dorothy to work and wants the silver shoes. Let's see. And wants the silver shoes. She tricks Dorothy. I don't know how. She tricked Dorothy and gets one of the shoes. And Dorothy throws water at her angrily. Yeah, I'll keep that in. I'm gonna say, interestingly, I want to comment. This is interesting to me. This is kind of a. I'll say, shockingly. Maybe that's too strong. Shockingly, in the movie, Dorothy accidentally throws water at the witch, which means in the movie she's this perfect person. I would never do that. I would never hurt anyone. I only want to help. But in the book, she throws it intentionally, in anger, meaning like kind of revenge. Hey, that's my shoe. But doesn't realize the water would kill her. Okay. But didn't realize. Dorothy thinks was one of the witch, but in the book she throws it intentionally. How about I'll change this to without realizing the water would kill her. I'm interested to know if in is it Land of Oz? I mean, in Oz, I guess it's called Land of Oz. If this would be considered manslaughter or murder, meaning, yeah, that's just kind of a joke going into the court system of Oz. Well, how would Dorothy be treated if there was a law? If killing is illegal, no matter who it is, if it's a witch or what, would this be manslaughter or murder? And then another one also, I'm going to say skip the question. Perhaps the deadly nature of the water. Skip the question. Just go right to my idea. Could represent the cleansing symbolism of the Christian baptism. So going into the Christian, I'm thinking about that was previously said, so now it's in my mind. Are there Christian overtones in this, or Catholic overtones in this thing, where baptism is where from water your sins or your bad history is washed away, and you become a new person, and you can now go to heaven and be friends with Jesus and everything. So maybe the deadly nature of water could represent the cleansing symbolism of the Christian baptism, where sins are washed away and a new and you can be reborn and welcomed into heaven. Maybe. So of course the witch is evil, she's wicked, so she's just she's not changed, she's just dead. So anyway, yeah, that could be legitimate. Who knows? I don't know. This is part of the fun of analysis, the fun of reading. Okay, and that's it. That's all I got. So there you go. Oh, I'll probably join these together. All right, so that's one block of text here for chapters 11 and 12. 33 minutes. All right, so leave a comment below if you have any questions. There's also the Instagram group where my students discuss together as we try to read together at the same pace. And you can maybe join as well. So I hope this is interesting. If you have any questions, you can leave them below or by Instagram. And we'll see you in the next one.